Living anywhere besides Tennessee was never something I saw myself doing until I found Columbia.
I've been coming to Chicago since I was like 5 years old, and my mom used to take me to Buckingham Fountain all the time, and I kind of fell in love with it. We used to come like every year, and it kind of just became like a regular thing. I used to work for a company back in Nashville called Music City Roots, and I was a cameraman for them, and then I also learned how to run the TriCaster, which is what we do the live stream through, and we did a live music venue, so not necessarily television, but it was the same concept. And I worked there for about 3 years, and I kind of just fell in love with it. And then I decided that that was really what I wanted to do for the rest of, like, forever. So I was sitting in my guidance office one day, my senior year, looking through a book of majors, and I found Columbia, and they had everything television, like anything and everything you could possibly think of. So I'd already applied to several other schools, and I actually went and visited Western Kentucky University, and I fell in love with that school. It was beautiful, and it was still in the South where it's warm and there's not snow and it's not ridiculously cold, and I loved it. And then when I was accepted to Columbia, my mom decided, well, we should just come up here and we'll go to open house and see if you like it. It was definitely a shock to be accepted here. This was a dream school of mine. It's definitely more expensive than where I was planning on going, and it's 600 miles away from home. So it wasn't really something that I was it didn't seem within reach to me. I got the box in the mail, and I was just like, holy crap, my dream school it's now like within reach. My mom was really excited for me, but she was really, I think it finally set in for her when I told her that this was where I was going and this is what I wanted to do. And my grandma was really emotional. She actually, on move-in day, surprised me, got on a plane and flew up here all the way from Knoxville. Like, this woman has not been on a plane in 30 years, and she came up here to see me off. Living in the city up north is definitely different from living in the South. Living up here, I feel like I'm going through sweet tea withdrawals. No sweet tea. People look at me like I'm an idiot when I ask them that. I've always had a car, so getting around here having to walk everywhere is a really strange thing. I mean, obviously there's the L and buses, but I get lost. I have no idea where I am. Get on the L and then I get off on the stop and oh, this is not where I was supposed to be. No idea where anything is, and it's that's really been the biggest difference between living in the city. Is obviously Chicago is much bigger than Nashville. It's definitely been an adjustment learning my surroundings of where I am, getting from building to building, going to the grocery store, CVS, whatever I need, but slowly but surely I'm getting there.